want to know.
Or rolling with me.
When something follows you back while exploring places with your friends, these things could be a living nightmare.
Hey!
Something crazy is still going on in my house. Right now, it is Thursday, September 5th, 2024. And Tuesday, September 3rd, everything has spiraled out of control and it's taken a turn for the worst. And I left my home and I don't even know what I can call home anymore. I am not home. I did record content over the Labor Day weekend, and that is what you're going to see. And I have content with me and my good friend Omar from OmarGoshTV. So there's a lot in this video. And there's a heartfelt message at the end of this video, and I hope that you stay around to watch it. Anyway, let's get into this video recorded over the Labor Day weekend and some other clips that are also in this video. It seems like whatever is haunting my house is trying to let me know something, and I don't know what it is. But this is what's been happening lately.
Look, 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 there it goes.
Sound like it was coming from back in here.
Is there a spirit in here? Can you let me know?
Before we get into this video, I just want to thank all of you for being a part of my life by being here, watching my content, and just being supportive. It really means a lot to me. And without you, this platform would not exist, and I don't know where I'd be right now. If you're watching my videos, but you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to this channel so that you don't miss any content. And turn on that notification bell so that you're notified every time I do an upload. And smash that like button so that it can help give me the incentive to continue uploading videos. And that's if you like this content. And also, if you would like to become a member, please consider joining the membership for exclusive content and early access to videos and some exclusive posts and pictures and a lot of things that I share just in the members area. Now let's get back to the rest of the video.
Can you flicker the lights?
There's a spirit that was in here. All right, I feel like a coldness in the air right now. The reason why I came in here because I heard the sound in here.
All right, something, literally, it sounded like something just went from up there. Interesting. One of these just come falling out of whatever. How does that ever happen?
There's like things going on in this particular closet. What? I don't know. Lights flicker, that light cover fell one time before right up there.
Randomly fell off, but now what, a water bottle just falls out of nowhere? This was flickering right there.
That door kept on opening and shutting. There's something in here and it's trying to tell me something.
Is there a reason why you're dropping water bottles on my head now? Or almost hit my head?
I feel like cold air in here. It's not like air conditioning air. This is a different feeling. I came in here again because I heard a sound in here once again. I have no idea. I swear something's out here.
It's like I just heard the sound of drawers opening and closing. So I grabbed my camera and I come in here and this was happening. Then guess what? My phone cuts off because I'm using my phone as a camera. So I had to turn it back on and I come back in here and it's still doing it. And I happen to catch it. I happen to catch it shut. So I have no idea what that's about. In the place where I sleep. Look right there. The arm of my jacket. Is there a spirit in here that just did this to this jacket? It's like the arm is just standing there. Is there a spirit that's moved this arm like this? What the hell is going on? Now my jacket's possessed. Seen anything like it. Should I even? Oh, come on. What the hell is that? What the hell is going on? I keep hearing stuff in here. I just heard something bang on that window out there. There are some things that we don't have explanations for, especially when there are things that are hard to explain that happen right before your eyes and you're lucky enough to catch it on camera. But it's much better when you do that while you have someone with you. I'm going to save the talk until the end of the video. I'm just going to zip it up. I hear something in here. There's something in the ceiling, but I hear it going this way. What the hell? Okay, that chair out of nowhere just fell. What in the hell's going on in here? I swear something's up in there. 'Cause I keep hearing sounds up in here. It just doesn't stop. And there's chairs moving. All right. That vent right there, it just made a lot of noise. And then this light came on by itself in here. No idea. I swear somebody's messing with me. I swear somebody's messing with me. All right, are these things locked? They're locked, right? What the hell? Idea. All right, there's literally water pouring out of this. How? How is this happening? What that means. Why is this happening? All right. What the hell? All right, now what? All right, this just stopped.
it stopped dripping. All right, what the hell? There is no water here? All right, there's literally no water. How is that possible? There is no water on the table. It was just like a puddle. Everything was splashing down here. All right, water was pouring out of this, and it was coming down, and there's nothing wet here. What the hell? Nothing is wet. I swear there was water pouring out of this thing. I'm not losing my mind. And there should be water all over the table. But there's nothing. All right, you know, I drink a lot of water. I mean, I drink about a gallon a day. I gotta have my water. But I never would expect water to be coming out of the lights. I mean, that is something that's totally out of the ordinary, like everything else that happens in this house. Something was walking down this street here, and I caught it on the Ring camera. Something was definitely out here. I don't know what it is, but there's something in this. You know what that I noticed? The animals. There's a lot of animals out here, and I don't know if whatever's out here that's paranormal is drawing the animals out of here or what's happening, but I hear a lot of animals making a lot of noise at night, especially the coyotes. Maybe they see these apparitions or these ghosts or whatever they are. Maybe they're seeing them and they're reacting to them. It's just kind of strange how these animals are all just running around here. Like they're going to some place. They're getting away from someplace. And I noticed they're trying to get away from the back. So is whatever it is it possibly hanging around in the backyard and working its way to the front? I'm going to keep an eye on the security footage and see what happens. I heard something in here. The other time I went in there, I heard something far in the back, couldn't get to it. So whatever was in there somehow made it into the closet. And there's nothing above the closet. There's no access to the attic above the closet. So how does something get from the attic into the closet? That's the big question. Here we go again. I heard it really loud this time, and I'm not going to sit here and just let it happen without checking. What is going on in here? Who's in here? Once again. First I hear it in the closet, right? The closet door starts opening. My little laptop bag is like thrown into the door. How is that happening? There's nobody in here that I can see. I have no idea.
All right, so I come into the kitchen to get something to eat, and right here, this faucet starts to move by itself. Now, I remember the last time there was water coming out of this, and then again, it was doing that. So I don't know what. Oh, look, there it goes again. Look at that, right there, by itself. All right, so let me see what happens here if I just stand here. Is anything gonna happen? I don't know. Let's just see what goes on here. I don't get it.
You know what? I got to go outside and go for a walk for a little bit. I need to just get out of here just for 5-10 minutes or something, because I just can't. I heard knocking on that glass, and I heard knocking on that at the same time.
Who's knocking on the windows? Echo, turn on Lanai fan lights.
Sound like somebody knocked on this window and that other window at the same time. There's no way anybody's in here. What's that? I thought I just saw an orb. I better check, just because I'm in here.
If somebody's in this house, you better come out.
just gonna go in circles. That's all I'm doing. Anyone in here? Just saw another orb in here. Saw another one in here. Orbs in the house. There's orbs in here. Ah, I saw another one. I see orbs. Is that a spirit? Orbs in this place. Can you show up? I would like to see. I'd like to see you. What am I doing? What am I talking to? Who or what am I talking to? I'm losing my mind, right? I'm not even. I can't. Up to this day, I have no idea how water come pouring out of this and onto the table, and then when I go over to the table, it's dry. How is that ever possible? How does water fall out of a light from the ceiling and you see it pouring over the table, and then when you go over to the table, it's dry, like there's nothing there? I don't understand. How is that ever possible? The whole thought of water falling out of the light in itself doesn't make any sense. You know, maybe logically, if there was a water pipe that was leaking in the ceiling and maybe it was compromised and it was coming down there, you know, through the connection right there at the box, the junction, and then it was just trickling down and boom. But there's no water pipes in the attic. They're all down under the ground here and running under the slab and to the walls. It's not up in the ceiling. So I don't understand how all that was going on. That was something that I still, up to this day, don't understand. Was it years later? Was it days later? Was it weeks later? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just need to shut my mouth, but water was coming out of that.
Please just leave my house. Oh, stop. Stop terrorizing my house.
After reviewing the footage of what has been happening in this house, I've noticed that tall, dark figure that just walked by the window outside in that room that's been having a lot of paranormal activity. And I don't know if that figure is something demonic or if it's a stalker, but that same figure has been following me at night while I'm walking in the neighborhood, especially when I went over to the pool house, which was very far from here. After I went swimming at the pool house, I went for a walk at night. That same figure, once again, following me, trying to keep their distance. Somebody's in this house. I just got back here. Now, this is not the first time this happened. That chair is sitting like that. Why would that be like that? Somebody in here?
You know, I'm getting tired of this. This is the most active room in the house. Out that window is where I saw a dark figure walking by. But if somebody's in here, they're gonna be sorry. Somebody's gonna be sorry if they're in this house. There's no sense of this. Oh, maybe I better go look in here. Did I forget to look in places? What the hell? That is moving. What the? Okay. I swear, somebody's trying to fuck with me. I don't see how this can just be a coincidence. Like, you know, yeah, like the chair just happened to just fall like that to the wall. I think somebody sets things up in here to try to scare me out of my own house, and I'm not leaving. If somebody's in here, I'm not leaving. Not scaring me out of my own house. Sound like the horn just beeped in here, and there's no way. That's moving up there. Now why the hell is that moving? The hell? Somebody up in there? Shit. What the fuck? Alright, what the hell's going on in there? Shit. Who's in there? How can somebody get in here with this right here? I got this Tesla parked right. How are they gonna get in there? Who's in the attic? Oh. What the hell? I need to pull this out of the way so I can get up in here and see what the hell's going on up there. All right, I'm moving this out of the way so I can get in here. All right, now, let's see what the hell's going on in here. All right. Where's the light? Oh, it's still in there somewhere. Who the hell's in here?
Where the hell is this coming from? What the actual fuck? What the hell was it?
All right, who's in here?
All right, what the hell?
All right, where did...
There's no way. What the hell happened to the light? Shit. I need to turn the light on to see what the hell's going on. What the actual fuck? All right, I just turn on my light instead. That way I keep the light off.
There's somebody in this attic. Who made a light in here?
I have no idea. Somebody's messing with me. I know somebody's trying to make me go freaking insane. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make me lose my mind.
It's not working.
Right, somebody just turned that off. The fireplace. All right, what the hell happened in here?
All right, so who's been opening the cabinets in here?
Look at this. What the hell?
Look, 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 there it goes.
What? How?
How does that happen? Oh, I see you forgot one right there, huh? What?
What the hell? Like what? All right, somebody's messing with me. What the?
All right, there's the other one, huh? Oh, look, 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 look.
What the hell?
Who's in this house? Did somebody just knock?
It sounded like somebody just knocked like this. What the hell? Just sounded like my drills in here were going on, like making noises. What in the hell?
All right, who just turned these drills on? Turn them off.
What the hell? I have no idea what the hell's going on right now in here. This wasn't even on. I mean, it was on, but not... No idea. All right, wait a minute. That towel normally hangs on that ring. The mirror is usually right there. All right, somebody's in here. All right, who's in this house? Somewhere here. What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, that just moved. Is there a spirit in here that just moved this mirror? All right, somebody moved that mirror. If you're in here, move the mirror back where it came from. Can you please move it back? All right, let's see. I heard a sound. Oh, whoa, look, look, look. All right, it's moving. Oh, shit. All right, I get it. I get it. Can you please just leave my house? Oh, stop touching my mirrors and moving things. Just leave my house, please. What in the hell? Okay. All right. I'd like to know what's going on in here. Somebody just did that. Who did that? I would like to know what your name is. Okay. I just heard that device just made a noise in there. I don't know what triggered that Alexa device. I don't know what's been doing everything in the house. Like, what was that about the microwave? It was like on, but not on. And cabinets slamming, shutting. Mirrors moving around. I don't have words to describe the anger that I feel sometimes when I just want to relax in my own home, the place where I'm supposed to enjoy myself. What I'm doing is first thing in the morning. Here we go again. If I can get sleep. Because if not, I'm going to be driving out tonight, staying at a hotel, or maybe one of my friends will let me stay over. But I'm going to go to the pool house because I am done with this. I have no idea what is happening. But there was some tall figure out there wearing all black. And it's not the first time that I saw this whatever kind of entity. I don't know if it's demonic or if it was a stalker or what, but outside there, I just need some peace. I need to get out of here and get some peace and quiet. So I might just leave tonight or first thing in the morning. Depends on what happens from this point on. And I got to eat. Leave me alone and stop terrorizing my house. I'm done. following me. I just walked away from the pool house. And somebody was there. I turned around to go see who the hell it was. They ran off into the woods, and now I'm hearing people, or at least one person. Sounds like somebody's walking in the woods behind me. It's about a block back there. I'm just gonna keep walking and see what happens. I'm just gonna keep walking. There we go, I can see. They're still behind me. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're back there right now. I'm just gonna keep going. They just turned around. They're going back the other way. They actually came out from behind some trees. I don't know what the hell. What the hell's wrong with people? I mean, maybe they're trying to trick me, right? But I'm just gonna keep walking. Because I always carry more than a water bottle at night, especially with wild animals out here. You never know what's gonna come out of the woods. Besides some crazy stalker. Just got done walking in the pool house neighborhood, and that person who's following me, I just saw them in the rearview mirror. I just made it back home from the pool house. Now, I don't know who the hell is following me, but this person wearing all black. They've been seen outside my window more than once. And then at the pool, I don't understand who is saying, "You know who I am," in a whispering, loud voice. It sounded like it was projected towards me. Then I hear gunshots in the distance in the neighborhood as I'm walking. I'm like, is that intended to scare me? I refuse to go down that road again. I think somebody's messing with me. Bottom line, somebody's messing with me. Been dealing with a stalker for a long time. Somebody's messing with me. It has to be. There's many reasons for somebody to mess with me, because I upload this paranormal type content and it draws the wrong kind of attention from people. Something used to be here. Look at that, huh? Wow. Just wonder what this was. Yeah, I really don't know what this was, but somebody definitely got creative with a little bit of spray paint here for sure. A little creativity, huh? Spray paint and creativity. This is interesting. I have no idea what this was back here. No idea. Now, I can't believe everything I hear. The one thing that I was told about this place was that this area was haunted. I don't know. That's just a rumor that I've heard from people that live down here. Because I know a friend who knows the people that live down here. And that's why I ended up coming here to check it out. Curiosity. But yeah, somebody said that this was haunted and they would come here at night and things would happen. So right here would be a place to do a spirit box session at night. And you never know what kind of paranormal activity might unfold right in this area. I'm just wondering what this used to be. That's what I need to find out. I need to find out some history behind this place and see what it used to be. Because it's got to be, definitely had to be something. I'm gonna check in the trees here. Jersey thing. Look at that. My goodness. Here we are at the cemetery right near the Clown Motel. And if some scary shit's gonna happen, it's gonna happen here. So scary, scary. I just heard something right there pop. Alright. I think this may be a place to do a spirit box session and see if I can get any answers from any of the spirits out here. See, all these graves they use a lot of stones, a lot of rocks when making their graves here. Just wood and rocks. I'm gonna communicate out here. See what is out here. I'm out here tonight trying to communicate to any spirits that may be out here in the cemetery. I'd like to know if you're here haunting the Clown Motel. Are you here right now haunting the hotel? The motel? Yeah. So you are. What is your name? Adam. Adam. How did you pass away? How long have you been haunting the motel here? How many years? 5 years? Do you have any family here? How many people are in your family? Was that 7? Are you okay with me out here in the cemetery right now? Is that yeah? Yeah. Were you making sounds in my room? Did you move the light? Adam, did you move the light in my room? Were you pacing up and back and forth on the ceiling? No? Do you know who was pacing back and forth in the ceiling? Thank you for letting me talk to you. I'm gonna end this. Yeah, man. Yeah. Someone here named Adam had passed away, and I asked if they were haunting this place, and they said, yeah, that they were haunting the motel. Adam. So I got one name.
I wonder if the reason why the Clown Motel is haunted is because of this cemetery. You know, maybe some of these miners, you know, a lot of them were young. A lot of people very young died here. And maybe they are pranksters too.
Now I feel like I want to look around and see if I can find a name Adam on any of these.
Wow.
Now that word came up very clear.
I know that there's little kids buried here too.
Oh yeah.
From they called it the Tonopah Plague. I'm not exactly sure what that was though. I'm guessing yellow fever.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any name that starts with Adam. Yeah. I was around this area when I heard the name Adam pop up.
Isn't it strange, like, how cemeteries are in different places?
Yeah.
You know, like you go to New Orleans and you see people buried above ground.
Yeah.
You know, you come here to the desert and you see rocks.
Yeah.
Like, this is their landscape.
Wooden headstones.
Whoa, look at this one.
I think something has followed me back from this particular exploration in a cemetery and then some haunted hotels. Whoa.
Look how brave Roland is. Like, he has no sweaters on,
my
no
gosh.
jacket, nothing. Like the owner said that there's some cool stuff that could be seen out here, things that you can hear. People have reported hearing screams from back here. As if maybe there's souls trapped in the shed.
Oh man.
Oh,
Whoa.
I thought there was something.
I have all these ghosts stomping here, so I imagine that's not going to be a good night's sleep.
You know, the nap that I had was really good, and
Yeah.
well, like we were reading earlier on some of those stories. Dude. I just started moving out of nowhere, and then it stopped. What the hell?
Yeah, well, wait until water bottles start flying, and what else is going to happen? I mean, there's no telling what's going to happen tonight.
Okay.
It's just a matter of just time will tell.
Dude, this place is super haunted. Super haunted. They were supposed to be renovating it. In fact, I showed a little bit of the inside where it was under renovations, and they were gonna make it an actual hotel.
Here's the Goatfield Hotel right here. This is supposed to be a very haunted hotel. One of the most haunted hotels. Are you fine? I know, right? So this is it's locked up to the public now, but you used to be able to go in there, and there's a lot of
paranormal activity in here. They've had ghost hunters come in here investigating. So this is it's very windy here. That's all it's right there.
Hey!
Oh, that's cool. It's like having a giant supersized iPad in here. Oh my gosh.
I told you they're real. Wow. Yeah, that's that Tesla, man. That's like all that voltage going in the motor, and we're going back.
Oh, it makes a little noise when you're backing up, but then
Yeah.
when you go straight, it's like completely silent.
That was the gator. We're just riding around in the Tesla, and like it's like stealth mode. You can't even hear anything. It's so quiet. You know?
Super quiet.
Very, very quiet. Absolutely. Well, except for that.
Smart radar.
Oh. Oh, that's,
It picks up a radar signal at the gate.
oh, that's what it is. I'm saying,
Yeah.
is Popo's already watching us? They're hanging out, waiting. They know the Tesla's coming out.
They waiting for us.
Yeah, like the gator's waiting for food. Whoa, holy crap. Oh my God. Woo! Damn, that's some dork. Oh my gosh, man. I feel like I just like flew into space. Damn. God.
I feel like G-force.
Yeah.
Battery needs to warm up a little bit more. It's a little faster than that.
That is crazy, man.
You can feel it in your face.
Yeah, I felt like my blood was rushing to my back of my ears there, a little bit there. I think I must have weighed like twice as much in the back seat there. I'm doing good holding the camera. That camera hasn't flown into my lap yet.
No.
Bracing myself. I guess I got used to that one time going on a roller coaster with my kids. You know, hold on tight, or you're gonna lose everything.
It doesn't feel like a car to me. It's a roller coaster.
It almost feels like somebody's like pulling you on this like rubber band, like a bungee cord, and like high tension, and it's like letting it rip, like, and you're flying.
I'm gonna open it up at the street up there.
And it's like it's planted. It's like it's gripping so much, you know. It's gripping.
Yeah.
You know.
All wheels are gripping.
Yeah.
It's a motor in the front, a motor in the back. So
Wow.
Yeah. Dual motor. You know what's fun is doing that to somebody that's not expecting it.
Yeah.
Made my mom cry.
Wow. I saw that. She was in the car. Yeah, I saw that. Like she was quite upset about it. Like.
Yeah, she went walking home. She was like, "Let me out! No! How do I open this door?"
Whiplash. Oh my gosh. Holy shizzle. God. That just, it feels like it just keeps going and going and it doesn't want to give.
Just want to, yeah, we're going miles an hour like that.
Holy crap, it just doesn't want to let up. Now we're flying into the year 2022.
No cops.
When you're fast enough to fly under the radar.
Yeah.
Man. Now when I get back in my I8, I'm gonna feel like it's missing cylinders. It's missing something.
No, his I8's pretty quick though. It is pretty fast. You can feel that, like that torque.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to feel that power in that new C8.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. You gotta take me for a ride.
I know, man. I'm gonna have to come back out here.
We're gonna have to race.
Yeah.
C8 versus Tesla.
Man, what's gonna happen?
I think because of the engine placement in the back, it's not gonna happen. Because that's the problem with some of the Z06s, the supercharged Corvettes and stuff, like they have so much power that it's hard for the wheels to grip. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing that I don't have a problem with this, because all 4 wheels are gripping, so it just takes off. Yeah. Without any, traction loss. So
absolutely.
it just goes. Like this would get almost any car like off the, but then cars will catch up to it. Yeah. Because there's no burnout. I don't think I've ever burned out on this. Like as a dead stop. Oh, and I don't even have it in track mode. You could put it in track mode and it makes it where it has a little bit more traction control. But I mean, I don't have any issues with that.
What kind of tires is it? All seasons or summer?
It's all seasons.
Wow.
Right now, yeah.
They're pretty grippy. They're really grippy.
They're pretty grippy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in Florida, pretty dry weather already.
Yeah.
You want to see the autopilot?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like I've seen that, how that works. It's pretty cool. I mean, my Camry had half of it. It was
like the I know what you're talking about, because my Kia has it. Yeah. Like nothing, lane assist.
Yeah, it was nothing like at this caliber. And then you can really scare the shit out of somebody. Like you can scare somebody, like they say, "Oh my gosh, put your hands on the wheel. What are you doing? Oh my God, we're gonna crash! No, no! Whoa!
Oh, it's really warm now. Oh, it's like a turbo kicked in. Oh, that was even more. It's even faster now. Yeah, once you get the battery warmed up, it's even faster. Damn. Did you feel the difference? It's like even faster. Woo. Dang, that's fast.
Holy shit, I think that the rest of me's back there somewhere. Whew.
Go like this. All right, now I'm in autopilot right now. Whoa. So it's gonna probably, it won't stop at a light, but it'll stop behind cars. Oh. So you'll see, like when we get up to this light where there's cars stopped, it's gonna stop by itself and then it's gonna take off. Hopefully, come on, you're gonna stop? Okay, it's stopping. Okay, yeah, see, it senses the cars. Whoa. So yeah, that's the car. Whoa. And then now it's gonna take off again. I'm not driving. Like
he's not driving. The car is driving itself.
And then I'm gonna do a lane change. So I'm gonna go like that.
Well, it's literally just changing the lanes.
Yep. Bam.
Oh my gosh.
Just like that.
That is crazy, man.
It asks you every once in a while to put your hands on the wheel, because it wants to know that you're
not there sleeping or something, like dozing off. Oh, when we get there, let me know. Yeah, that is crazy.
Well, see, they even show the cars on the screen too.
That is wicked.
And it'll stay within this lane. But see, if we're the first car that's reaching the light, it wants to keep going and it'll eat the red light. It'll only stop if there's cars in front of you, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, so it's got these like radar sensors. That is really cool.
These cars, I mean, eventually they're going to be completely capable of driving themselves. What CA can do that?
Yeah, they're going to have what a road dedicated just for that. I'm thinking, right? Just for
I'm telling you, this is
AI controlled.
All right, I'm gonna take over now.
There we go. Manual take over. Like now, just like on a plane, right? We got autopilot right now.
Right.
Now we're gonna do the manual. So we're back to human intervention. Human control. Yeah, this is awesome stuff.
So what'd you think? Your first Tesla drive?
Man, it is crazy, man.
Okay, not all Teslas are like that though. There's some kind of slow Teslas out there.
Yeah,
but there's some really fast ones. There's some faster Teslas than this too. This one does 0 to 60, I think in 2.9 seconds or 3 seconds around there. There's one that goes 2.4 seconds. That's the Model S.
With the ludicrous mode.
And then there's a Model X, the P90. That does in 2.7 seconds. It's literally like it's the fastest SUV. Really, really fast. I think it's considered the fastest SUV in the world.
Holy crap.
Could you imagine? Like an SUV that's faster than a C8. Faster than a Z.
Damn, I gotta see this, man.
Yeah, there's some
holy
videos.
Shit, fast.
Yeah, that's the insane. It's called Insane Ludicrous or something like that. It's really quick, but they're expensive.
Oh, I think I'm gonna probably have to rename my channel back to Rolling Down the Fast Lane.
Yes.
After getting that Corvette, right? Seriously. Up to Speed Media. Maybe we'll say goodbye to you and back to Rolling Down the Fast Lane.
I like that. It's more you.
Yeah.
Let's have a vote here in the comments.
Yeah. Rolling Down the Fast Lane or Up to Speed Media. Let us know. Want to know.
Or Rolling With Me.
Rolling With Me. There you go. Yeah, I think I might get one more name change. I think they allow so many, but I think I got one more. I gotta make it. I gotta choose it wisely.
When's the last time you did a name change?
Oh, I think it was a few months. I think it was back in maybe September.
Oh, okay. I think you're okay.
Maybe. Hey, maybe I'm all right. Whoa! Holy shit! Whoa! Yeah, man. I think I'll go pick up the rest of me back there a little bit for now.
Puts you back in your seat for sure.
I'm telling you. I guess you're gonna make these seats reinforced extra just for that G-force there.
I want to do a complete stop to...
Oh boy. I think you just run over a snake or a gator.
I did. Maybe a turtle.
Oh man. Whoa. I'm night blind, guys. It's hard for me to see at night. Yeah, I try to eat more carrots.
Complete stop.
Oh shit. Brace yourself, people.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, damn. Woo! That's some badass shit.
Damn. Felt like it was gonna fly.
Holy shit. My God. All right. So I experienced the Tesla, the G-force, the torque, the horsepower, the all-wheel control. I've traction, you name it. I see. I'm lost for words now. I think my brain got a little shook. You know, I'll recover in a little bit. You know, just take a deep breath.
G-force.
You remember, you got to take that special breathing when you go through a lot of G-force. You got to, you know, you really got to do that. All that oxygen in your brain, you know, it's all your blood's being pushed to the back. Woo, man, good stuff. Good stuff. I guess we'll be back on land after this, right? Yeah. Oh boy. There you go, guys. That was the feed there. The clip from yesterday when we went out on that Tesla launch. It was really fun. Had a great time. Would do it again, you know. Really enjoyed that. I tell you, it really plants you back in that seat there. You know, you feel like you're like getting catapulted or something. I don't know. I thought they're out there. It was like somebody out there sneaking around. I don't know who it was. Somebody was sneaking around the house, outside. I wonder if it was they're probably the people that were spraying for insects or something. I don't know.
Maybe it was what's it called?
Who?
What's it called? Oh geez, I forget.
I don't know if they're out there. I just.
Yeah, the home inspectors and
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go see what is going on. I'm just looking out the window. Because I keep seeing somebody popping their head around here. They were just out here before, and then I saw them zip around the front. Huh. Just because you see me doesn't mean I'm going to start talking too much and yapping. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out the difference between one thing or the other. Either something is following me or someone is following me. Let's just leave it at that. I just don't know what it could be. And no, I'm not neurotic. I'm not losing my mind. Some of the other things that probably would be told to me by some individuals under some rare circumstances, which become more common when you share this kind of enough. I'm not delusional. I am just another person out there uploading YouTube content, but I happen to be dealing with things that I probably should be dealing with in the company of those who are experienced in the paranormal, because this is, never mind. I can't. I hit my head, maybe. Maybe I'm getting dumber every day. Maybe by next month, I won't be able to talk anymore, which some of you might enjoy that because, you know, tired of me talking, but I gotta stop. I love you guys. You're amazing. But I need to deal with some of my issues right now because I think I'm under a lot of stress and I feel like I can't even speak half the time. Now, if I'm doing something positive and bringing joy to people. It's different. So now I know what I need to avoid. And that is maybe the word paranormal or haunted or demons or ghosts. Maybe those words should be banned in my house. And it's okay to say those words outside this house, but not here, not in my safe haven, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. All right, I'm just seeing something right there. What is that? Oh, maybe that's the light. I just need to do things with my friends and get out of this house. It's got to be the stalker. Is that what's happening? Just when you think you get a break from that kind of stuff happening in your life, and it just returns. I get away, come back, it's quiet, then things happen. I get stressed, things happen. I'm stopping. I'm not talking no more. I can't. Not a good thing. Just going in circles. It's just the same old shit. Just different day. Yap, yap, yap. Well, who the hell wants to hear that? Oh man, we're in for something. Something's coming. And it's pretty tough. Could be a damn tornado. I don't know. Something's on the way. I have no idea what it is. But I need to get out of here. Because I don't feel myself right now. I don't feel myself, and I'm sure you probably can agree with me. Because this is not my behavior. This is not my normal behavior. I sound neurotic. I sound like I'm on edge. I sound like I hit my head or something. This is not me. This is not me. This is why I want to get away from this paranormal type stuff in my place where I'm supposed to relax. Because this is not me. The person who I am is that happy soul, that happy person who smiles, who spreads happiness, who loves to see others smile, spreading joy and cheer and positive vibes and great things. I'm all about just being happy and making other people happy. The generosity, the kindness that I have to offer means more than anything. And I feel like when I am caught up in this whole paranormal thing in my home, I'm forgetting who I really am. And I can't allow that. It can't go on. I know it's a big sacrifice getting away from that because I feel like I'm disconnecting from those who came here just for that. But if there are people out there who just want the paranormal and they're not invested in me as a person, then is it really a loss? Is it really a loss? Because I want to be free. I want to be me. I want to be myself without the stress and anxieties of the things that some people find entertaining. The whole paranormal thing in my home. Then dealing with the stalker. Like, if I can get away from all that and captivate you and bring you in and be part of my world and you enjoy it and you want to be there and experience it, that's good for my mental health. That's what I'm aiming for. But I know realistically, it's not going to happen. At least not in a time frame that I get impatient. I do. Because life is short. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around, especially with all the stress that I'm dealing with. So it's like, what do I do?
It was doing that. So I don't know what. Oh, look, there it goes again. Look at that, right there.
After rewatching that video clip, I feel like I'm definitely overreacting. Now, could something be overpowering my emotions that make me so dramatic? Or is it something else that causes me to overreact that way? Because when I look at it, I'm like, wow, now I understand what it is that draws the wrong kind of attention when I share this kind of content. Maybe it's not the experience that is shared, such as what is believed to be paranormal, what appears to be paranormal, whatever it may be. Maybe it's how I react to it that is getting the negative attention. I've got to find a way to have better control of my emotions so that I am not reacting in the way that I have. That way you can see a genuine reaction from me instead of this reaction that's coming from maybe anxiety or maybe just knowing that the camera's on and feeling like that maybe I don't react too much to things because things don't really scare me, and I may just be very boring if I don't have any reactions to the things that I've witnessed. So maybe subconsciously I am over-exaggerating my reactions because I may, under normal circumstances, just look at it and go, okay, whatever, yeah. Or, you know, with a very dull, very, just quiet reaction. Because I am so, I don't know, things don't fear me that way. I fear for those who I care about. So if somebody else that I care about is in danger, maybe then there would be a reaction that would be dramatic and intense and not have to be brought on by some other kind of energy or force. Or maybe just subconsciously because I have a camera on and knowing that I'm uploading a lot of what's happening in my life and sharing it with the world. And I think we all have that side of us where we're different when we're on camera. You know, it's not like we get up in the morning and grab a camera and make a video. Maybe we fix our hair. Maybe we put on something nice or clean up the house. But my house, I keep it clean all the time. So that's an exception for me because I have OCD about it. But I'm saying sometimes we may change things up or just, we are not ourselves 100% when we're either on TV or on YouTube or maybe even out in public with friends. Maybe you're just not yourself. Or maybe you know, not all the way yourself. Maybe you're a certain percentage of who you really are. You know, the only way for people to know the true person is to know you when you don't know they're watching. That's kind of how the human psychology is. So maybe subconsciously, I'm feeding into that, knowing that my reactions would be very boring because things like that don't really scare me. I get aggravated. So if you see me mad and angry, that's probably no exaggeration. But me like some scaredy cat, it's got to be an exaggeration because I don't jump around and freak out like that normally. But I do get angry. And then maybe I have a very aggressive response to something if I think somebody is stalking me or harassing someone who I care about. Then, I get in touch with my very angry side. So I thought I would say that because I'm looking at these video clips and I'm thinking to myself, man, am I just overreactive? Like, maybe I'm just different now, looking back at the past. Maybe we criticize ourselves. You may not be the same person years later. So I am not that same person that I see in some of those older video clips of how I'm reacting to things. Because in this current time, I just don't see me being so dramatic or affected, or at least displaying those emotions. Because a lot of times I bottle my feelings inside and I keep it to myself, and it builds up, and it's almost like a time bomb. And it's affecting me mentally and physically. And that's not healthy, but I feel like a lot of my emotions I just bottle up and I keep to myself. And it's just building up. So when I look at those reactions, yeah, I can see why some of you may criticize those reactions. I'm criticizing my own reactions myself, and I've witnessed a lot of these things in real life. Like I said, sometimes we're not able to bring the things we experienced in real life. I'm not deleting any of these damn brain farts I get. Sometimes we don't have a camera going. So you got to come up with some other way to present it. But anyway, all of you are amazing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this content. And I'm not just saying that I'm not kissing anybody's, whatever. I'm just saying that because I mean it. I don't have to say it, but I say it because I mean it. And I know some people might not really believe that I mean it, but I do. And maybe I just overthink things. That's my problem. I overthink things. I need to calm down and be mellow. Like some of my friends, they're just so calm. And I'm such a down-to-earth and caring and loving person. But I feel like it gets buried in all this exterior, like, personality, like, that comes out of me when I'm stressed. And sharing it on YouTube doesn't make it any better. I feel like I deal with stress differently in my own private, in the walls of my home without a camera on. I feel like I deal with stress much differently than if I were to share how I deal with stress, because then it's not really sharing how I actually deal with stress, because now I have a camera on. And so I may alter how I behave. It's a natural thing. Doesn't mean that we're fake people. It's just a natural thing, because we have our, we have our personalities, and we may not be the exact same person on TV or on YouTube as we are in real life somewhere. Say someone personally, or family member, or whatever it is. People who know me personally, they would look at YouTube and say, wow, yeah, I can see you're definitely not that same person. You definitely have a whole different everything about me. And it's for the better, for in the real world, outside YouTube. I just wish that I can share that. And I feel like if I get away from this whole paranormal niche, just for good, and just do paranormal explorations with my friends, and not try to overly analyze anything, just record it and just have the most genuine reaction that I can without trying to be influenced by the idea of it being shared on YouTube. Just go with it. Go with the flow. Be with my friends, explore haunted places, upload it. Get this whole paranormal thing out of my mind while I'm home. Don't even think about it. Don't even talk about it. If I can do that, you can start seeing the genuine person who I am, the kind, loving, caring person who would do anything in the world for someone who deserves it, who deserves my help, who deserves whatever goodness I have to offer them. And I'm so thankful and appreciative of you for being part of my life, especially if you've been following me for all those years. And an extra thank you if you're a member and you're supporting this channel financially to help me survive these hard times and keep this YouTube channel going, because it takes funding to keep making content, especially when I'm at the limits of how much solar power can charge my Tesla. And so how far I go depends on a lot of things, finances. And I've been scammed, not more than once. I mean, more than once, not more than zero, whatever. I've been scammed not less than once. I need to take a break. I'm keeping it real. I'm not even cutting any of this out. All I know is I was scammed out of, I can't even talk about it. A couple weeks ago, everything gone. Everything. I put money in the savings, gone. Am I going to get it back? I don't know. My checking, not looking good, because I cannot fill it back up, monthly. Let's not even get to that. This is probably going to be one of the hardest videos that I can make right now. This is probably going to be the hardest video. I've dealt with a loss of a loved one before. And I have regrets. I have regrets thinking why. When you have people in your life who are proud of you, and they want you in your life, in their life, and then you relocate, and then you're further away. I was so much closer when I was living up north in this area. But of course I had to move. I feel like I failed. I feel like I failed because I sold my house and moved down south. And I needed to relocate for medical reasons and be somewhere that I'm going to retire and have better health care, have access to assisted living for an individual. And I'm not bringing everybody into this. I feel like I get this feeling of depression, then I get this feeling of anger because I'm mad at myself for I feel like I've abandoned people that I care about because I had to move. I should have just stayed around here. Why did I have to move? I keep questioning myself, Dad. Why did I move? I know that everyone lives their own lives and they do their own things and they go in their own directions. And then you could live in the same town or even within 100 miles away from someone and you might barely ever see them. You can move across the country and you might see them more because they might stay and visit and stay a whole week. You just don't know. Or then I go visit someone and I stay a week or two. Because when you're further away, you can stay longer, right? Think about it, because it's a lot of driving. You make that time. And I'm at the age where I have more time to do things. I have more time to go places. And I got tied down because of medical things that were happening in my life, and I was going back and forth to the cancer center and the doctors and the surgeon, and there's like so many things were happening over the last year and a half, and I was so tied down I couldn't even leave, and I couldn't even be around anyone that I used to be around for so many years. When you lose friends, when you lose family, when you lose those who are close to loved ones, it's like a part of you has been destroyed. It's a part of you that has been taken away from you, and that's what I'm feeling, and it's so painful and it hurts so much. And I had so much time for crying and grief, and I don't think I'm ever going to be the same. I have so much guilt, and I'm sad, and I'm here to charge my Tesla because I gotta work my way back home, and I don't even want to. Do I even call my home anymore? Home is where your loved ones are, your close friends, people in your life, family. That's where home is. Now, I feel like I'm going away from home, even if I don't have a house in this geographical area anymore. It still feels like home because I am closer to those who I care about, loved ones, good friends. You know, when you're close to family and loved ones, friends, whoever it is in your life that you consider a loved one. I didn't want to continue the entire video mixed in with this whole video of my road trip during the Labor Day weekend and some clips of me exploring a haunted cemetery with my friend Omar and spending time with my friend Omar and other things. I just didn't want to mix that all and make this video 2 hours long. So the rest of that video about what has happened, the whole emergency situation, is going to be a separate video, and I might even do a live stream. I just wanted to give you an idea of what is going on and what the emergency is, and it's basically about losing someone close to me. I've lost someone recently, and then again, and at the same time, there was a medical emergency that just made it, everything just happened at once. And I rushed up north to be there, and I just have regrets of moving down here. And it goes into details of why I moved and what forced me to move, what pushed me to move. And you'll understand when you watch that video, it had nothing to do with me not being able to afford a house, because that house was, let's just say, I was in a good financial position, and I paid a significant, I paid into that house, and there was a lot of equity, and to the point where all I had to worry about was property taxes, because I was just managing the money to the point where I wanted to make sure that I took care of the bigger things first. That way I didn't have to worry about anything in case anything were to happen. But there were stresses because of the pandemic and my anxieties and sicknesses and family members getting COVID and losing a family member. A lot of things were happening. And it was starting to get very, very worse. Like, it was just, the living situation, you'll just see in the other video. You'll just see, and you understand that it has a lot more to do with medical reasons than any other reason why I ended up moving down here. And because of the kind of environment and situation that I was put in, because of decisions I made to allow certain people, I mean, not even, you'll just see. It's, like I said, I have no hatred towards anybody. I was in a different mindset back then, full of anxiety. I felt like I was just very, very stressed and so fearful of COVID. It was just crazy. But I don't have that fear anymore, because I've had it 3 times and I survived. And I thought it was going to be the end of me catching that, or I was going to affect someone in my life who I care about, and they were going to catch it from me, and then this could be the end of them. And when you're living in a home where people are coming and going, and you allow that to happen because you have a big heart, and then you feel like more people, like when you have someone who's related to you living in your house, who's family, that's one thing. But when they start having someone else come in your house that's not family and they're not related to you, and then they're out there catching COVID and bringing it to your home, and then you're in your own home wearing a mask, and things get complicated, and then there's disagreements and hostility in the air, and it's towards the person who's not even related to you, and yet they're coming and going in your house, and then they end up moving in because, you know, it just things happen, and you just got to get out of that situation. And what do? You know, I explained that in the other video. I wish that I could have had more control over my emotions and maybe take a vacation for a month to get away from that situation and then come back with clarity. And maybe I would have still been living up there, and there's no telling. Or maybe there could have been more conflict. I'm not sure. But things were getting complicated. It had nothing to do with any of my loved ones. It just had to do with other people coming and going and kind of moving their way into my home up north. And it just became too much for me to handle at that time. And I look back and I was like, man, I really got carried away with my anxieties, and why did I do that? And I have regrets, and I'm mad at myself. I am. But moving the house and having those big gains and profits from selling it during a hot house market, I was able to afford to give money to those who are close to me who needed it, so that they can move on and put it towards their living expenses and get another place, and I can move down here for the medical reasons and getting away from all that anxiety and uncertainty and everything else that was compiling. But anyway, I get into details in the other video, or it might be a live stream. I don't know. I pour my heart out, and then I end up having video clips I never upload. But I read comments and some people were being smartasses, like, oh yeah, you messed up or effed up to be more exact. And like, really? Like effed up? I'm not here crying for money. This is about like loved ones who I've lost, and I'm devastated. And this is an emergency situation that I was dealing with, and I had to go up north, and then there was a medical emergency while there, and it was like all these things were happening at once. And so shame on those who had disrespect towards me and said the things that they said, implying that, and making a joke about it, as if, this had to do with me making poor financial choices. I'll tell you what, I feel like I made some good choices not having a burden over me when it comes to a huge mortgage on a house up north, because I paid that house down so significantly that the only thing I was worried about was having to pay taxes. Because, house taxes, property taxes, things like that. But I don't need to get into details exactly how much I paid into it. It's nobody's business. For all I know, maybe the whole house was paid off, maybe it wasn't. But I'm just saying, I did not have any worries of losing the house because of not being able to afford to keep it. There were other anxieties that were involved, and the possibility of having hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical bills because of illnesses and catastrophic health events and heart attacks, strokes, and everything related to COVID, and things that were getting complicated, and the uncertainties, and living in a state that doesn't have the best protection for your homestead, and losing it to medical bills if it got so bad, and then they take money out of your IRA, whatever they could take from you, and then you left nothing behind. And just a lot of combination of everything, right? Just things you think about that might never happen. But in that moment, it was a very stressful time being in a very toxic environment, because I'm running around in my own house wearing a mask all the time, feeling like I can't even relax in my own home, and having guests come over. And I only allow it because I have a big heart and I care for the family member who was in the house. But I just was getting tired of the coming and going of people that weren't related to me, and using up utilities and costing more money. But it wasn't really about the money. It was about the stress that I had, the anxieties, and I couldn't just be myself in my own home. And I didn't know how long it was going to go on for. But I get into details, I've said enough. But anyway, all of you are amazing. I hope you stay safe out there. And I'm praying, and if you can pray for me and pray for those that I care about, my loved ones, just pray. I appreciate it a whole lot. But take care and be safe.